Culture. You're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Well, this week we're taking a look at the beauty business, and we're here in Bronxville in Westchester County. And we're here to meet Diana Rainsford, who run a very, very successful business here. Diana is from Offaly, so let's go in and say hello. Diana, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Sure. Welcome to Posh Beauty Boutique.
Beautiful. So you're going to take us on a little tour of your wonderful business here.
Sure. Yeah. So welcome.
Okay.
So I'll walk you through. So we do, this is one of their skincare rooms. So we do different services in here. We use the Eminence Organic Skincare line. We do all waxing and microneedling, dermaplaning, all the fun stuff happens in here. And then we have another treatment room. Here we do some of the medical grade treatments. This is the hydrotherapy. This is the hydrofacial, where I was describing earlier, where it has vortex technology, infuses serums into the skin. That's one of the rooms. Then we have another treatment room back here. This is another skincare room, where again we perform, same services, but different treatments happening at different times. Okay, and then back here, we do makeup applications here. So we have clients can bring their own makeup, or we have, a variety of brands. We have Becca, Morph, Stella. This is a pocket door, so this slides across, so it gives us, an extra room back here. And then, everything was sourced.
I love the stained glass.
Yeah, this came from a cathedral, and the construction guys, they sized it down. All the artwork is from an American artist, Mel's Illustrations, so it works with the whole team of Posh. And then we have a spray tan area here, where we do, this is the spray tan where we do, it takes like 10 minutes, we do a spray tan application and we dry the client off. And then walk out with a nice sun-kissed look.
So we're heading downstairs, Diana, and I know you have a couple of more treatment rooms down here we're going to have a look at. But these are lovely bags.
Yes, these are our branded bags, Posh Beauty Boutique. So basically we sell gift cards, so it works for whatever dollar amount, so you can pick and choose whatever service you like. So it's ideal if you don't have to put any thought into it, they're going to get taken care of with something they love.
Yeah, and it takes the pressure off the guys, doesn't it?
It does, takes a lot of pressure off. Yeah, it's an easy one.
Straight in, get the gift. I'm out. I'm safe now.
Easy shopping.
Yeah, lovely. So down here then, was a little lovely chest.
Yes. Yeah, so we sourced, we put a lot of time into sourcing everything. This came from India actually. Wow. And it's our linen cabinet. And it's just, it's not your standard, so it's an eye catcher when you walk down.
Brilliant, okay.
And then this is another massage room in here. So we do a variety of massages here.
And I see you have some lovely Irish art as well.
Yeah, we have an Irish artist. This is, you might recognise these. This is the Irish Coast at Sunset and Life is an Adventure. So they came back in my suitcase from Ireland. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then in here we have...
and you've lovely soothing music playing in the background as well.
Yeah.
Now this is something, it's like a torture chamber.
It's like a torture chamber, but. So this is a hydrotherapy room. This is, it's a marbled room with a Vichy shower. So we do body wraps and body scrubs. So basically the client comes in, they lay on the bed and we exfoliate their skin with brown sugar or essential oils. And basically after we exfoliate, we turn on the shower and the Vichy shower rinses them while they're lying on the bed. So some places have it where you have to get off the shower, but it takes the good out. So here everything is taken care of.
Just a matter of interest, do you try all these things out before you...
Oh, definitely, yes, yeah, it's an investment, yeah. Yeah, I try it all out, so yeah, it's a winner.
Oh, great. So quite a very impressive place altogether, Diana. And I have to congratulate you once again on the fabulous job you've done. And your husband, of course, did a lot of the work as well, Declan. But it's a great success story, as I said, from starting off in Offaly, not knowing all these years later you'd end up here and opening your own business. It's everybody's dream if you're business minded, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And we were just very fortunate. Things worked out for us and we worked hard and it's paying off and we have a beautiful family and thank God everything is going great.
Well, the mayor of Bronxville, Mary Marvin, is a regular customer to Posh Beauty Boutique and is a great friend of Diana's.
Well, I'm honored to be with you, first of all, and I hope I'm doing something right. I love this village, and I hope it just resonates. I'd love to keep doing it. I'm blessed to love my job. So,
Great. Now, you've also strong Irish connections.
yes, I'm half Irish, half German. I'm a Noonan and a McCarthy, and I've been to Ireland twice. And actually, my son proposed to his fiancee in Ireland. So
very nice.
they were on a vacation. So he took her to some very fancy place, Adair Castle.
Yes.
And that's where he got engaged. So a lot of Irish connection.
Brilliant. Now, you're a frequent visitor to Diana's Posh Beauty and Spa here in Brownsville.
Well, I hope you can tell.
I absolutely.
I'm
just
hoping.
admiring you. And I see you've got the tan as well. That
Yes,
lovely tan.
a little tan. This is a wonderful place. Not only the quality of the services. So many people mention, quite frankly, they don't need to run into New York City anymore because Diana gives the level of service that you get in the city. And it was a much needed and a much welcome addition to the village. So we feel very fortunate she chose Bronxville as home.
And it also is a plus because by opening this establishment here, creating jobs.
It's so important. You know, our former mayor Bloomberg, who I was a fan of, talked about small businesses are the generator of jobs, not government jobs. And not only does it give jobs to people, but there's such a ripple effect. When you have a business, you often employ the local accountants, the local graphic artists, you go to the local banks, and then your customers come in. They might not run right home after a treatment. They might shop, they may have lunch. So a business like this it's a massive ripple effect for the village.
So I work in Midtown New York City. I commute on the train. I could go to any spa in New York City, but I choose to come to Posh. Every time I walk into Posh, I get greeted by Diana. She's very welcoming. Her passion, enthusiasm always just radiates. I love coming here to get massages, facials, spray tans. Diana and her team are fantastic. As soon as I walk in, I always feel very relaxed, and I walk out not only looking great, but feeling great as well.
And is there any one particular treatment that is very special for you here?
I love getting the facials here. I always seem when I come out, my face is glowing. It's super soft and it looks great and makes me look younger than what I am.
Yeah, and I think we go along with that as well. Yeah, yeah. So, and of course, it's all about self-confidence, isn't
Of course,
it?
yes, absolutely. And anytime I come here, I always feel more confident after I leave.
Great. So you continue to come here for the next couple of years?
Of course. My husband always comes here. Every holiday, every gift is from here. He's always impressed, and for every holiday, birthday, he always comes and gets me a gift card. It's my favorite gift to get, and I get multiples throughout the years because he knows that I love to come here.
Yeah, so I've been coming here for massages of all different kinds to unwind. I work full time and I'm a mom, and so having time to myself is far and few in between. So I love to come here for the hot stone massage. It really unwinds my muscles and makes me feel good. It just sort of is a real retreat from everyday life.
And can you just go through the actual treatment for me?
Yeah, sure. So the best part is you walk through the door and you feel like you're at home, but it's a much nicer version of your house because it's lovely decorated in here. It's a warm feeling, the ambiance. Diana and her team welcome you in so kindly and gently, and just they take the pressure off as soon as you've gotten in the door. And then once you've gotten your hot towel and your glass of water, they'll take you into a room, make you feel very comfortable with essential oils, nice music, lighting, etc. And then, yeah, the treatment starts, and all of the masseuses here, I think, are really well trained, and they know how to make your body feel at its best, so that in an hour or so you feel better.
And do you get uncomfortable at all during the treatment there with these hot stones?
No, never uncomfortable. They definitely know how to get the knots out of my back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you do feel the difference after you've had the treatment?
Yeah, I come in here feeling like as stiff as a rock, and I leave here leaving very, very loose and more comfortable.
And I'm delighted to say that you have an Irish connection.
Yeah, that I do. Yeah, County Roscommon.
And your maiden name would have been Kelly.
It would have been Kelly, yeah.
And would you go to Roscommon often?
Every year since I was born.
Wow.
Yeah, we're
And
just
I believe Diana tells me that you're one that really celebrates St. Patrick's Day. And not just the day itself.
there. Yeah, I'd like to wear green and celebrate all the snakes leaving and all the Guinness that has come from it. Yeah.
But you celebrate over a period of time, don't you?
About a month or so, yeah. It starts on the 1st of March. Yeah.
Oh, and you certainly need treatment at the end of that month.
Yeah, I'll be back here on April 1st to make sure, I'm nice and relaxed after my month.
Great.
Yeah.
We're looking to enjoy the next St. Patrick's
Okay.
month
Yeah, thank
coming
you.
up in there. And thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you so much.
Fulcher Rash, you're very welcome back to part 2 of the programme. Diana, it's lovely to be here in New York where you have your very successful business, which we'll talk about later. But we're going to go back to the beginning. And you're a good old Irish girl from County Offaly.
Yes, that's right, from Clara, County Offaly. Clara's a small town in Offaly where I was born and raised.
Mm-hmm. And was it always your intention after college that you had the wish to travel?
Yeah, I always had a love for travelling. When I was in college, I actually took a summer and we went to San Francisco, my friends, and I loved that. And America just always had an appeal for me. I had a granduncle who actually lived in San Francisco, so every year parcels would come, and it was always exciting because something from America was coming. Then I went to Australia for a year, and I loved that. I travelled around. I went to Sydney and Adelaide and Darwin and Cairns. So I travelled around and I loved that. It was a great experience. And then I went back home, and New York has its own heartbeat, its own pulse, and I was just drawn to New York. And I've been here ever since.
Was the beauty business something that you wanted to get, or was it by default? Or
I always had a love of beauty, and for some reason I never pursued it. I was doing other things, and when I came over here, it was just I was in a grey area to pursue. The beauty business. There's lots of different trends. You're in New York. It's very exciting. Things are ever changing. So I ended up going to school on Park Avenue on the weekends and evenings, and I actually studied reflexology first on Park Avenue as well, and then it just developed from there. I worked in a medical spa after I qualified, so I got involved with laser hair removal, photofacial, skin tightening, more of the medical end of things. And then I worked in a day spa for 10 years where I got the knowledge that I needed, and it was my goal eventually to open my own place, which I did, and now we're going into our 7th year in February.
wow. To make the decision to go into your own business, was that difficult?
It wasn't difficult. It was something I always wanted to do. I just didn't know when I'd do it. I had got the experience and the knowledge that I needed, and I was just at a time in my life where it was the time. It was the time to open.
And before you opened the business here, at what stage marriage came into it? At some stage along the way, how did that happen?
So I'm actually 17 years married yesterday.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So the years just fly by here. I feel like you're constantly busy. You're doing things, and you look back and I'm here 20 years. I came on the 26th of February 2004. So I'll be 20 years now in February. So I'm here almost as long as I've been in Ireland.
The premises then, you were on the lookout for premises for your business. And where we are now is you spotted this.
Yes.
Yourself and your husband kind of
Yeah.
thought this would be the place.
Yeah, so we live in the area, and we just thought it would be, Bronxville would benefit from a nice day spa where people could go and, enjoy some nice relaxing treatments. So we had our eye on this place, and my husband said if this ever comes on the market, it would be ideal for you to open your own place. And long story short, it did, and we were lucky enough to buy the unit. And then we had tenants here, Verizon, which is a phone store, that were here for a few years, and then their lease was up, and then we came in with a vision, and we done a lot of construction to get it to where it is today. So it's
Yeah,
worked.
and it's very elaborate and beautifully done, and the workmanship in it as well is fantastic, very high standard.
Yeah, we had very good contractors, Maguire Contracting. So they were Cahill Maguire and another guy, Mark. So they came in and they do a lot of high-end projects around Bronxville. So we know them and we've seen their work. So we wanted them to do the construction here at Posh, and it worked out perfectly.
And how long did that construction to opening date take?
Yeah, so we started in September and we opened the following February.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah. So then there was 2 floors, so downstairs was never used. It was just rubble. So we dug down into the floor space to make ceiling height to get more treatment rooms downstairs. And the staircase was actually located back here. So we done a lot of work. Yeah.
Now, so we're here now in Posh, and what is available here for your clients?
So we do an array of services. So we do the relaxing treatments, we do massage, we do hydrotherapy, we do skincare, but we also do a lot of medical grade treatments, which is, it's a step above the regular treatments. So we do microneedling.
So you might explain
Yeah.
each of the treatments as you go
Okay,
along.
so
Yeah.
microneedling is basically, it's a medical grade treatment where we use Novocaine. So we numb the skin for 30 minutes, and then it's like a wand with needles, and we move it across the skin. And what it does is it stimulates the collagen in the skin to regenerate new cell growth. So it's an anti-aging treatment basically. So a lot of clients do that, a very popular treatment.
And how long does that treatment last?
So it lasts, so you normally do a series of 4 spaced 1 month apart, and then you can maintain it. You don't have to do a series. Maybe in a year you might want to do 1 more of those. You don't have to do a series again.
Would you have to repeat it every year?
No, you do a one-time series and then you just do maintenance. You might do 1 a year later and another 1 a year later. Yeah.
So that's one particular treatment.
That's one particular
right?
treatment. It's microneedling. We do dermaplaning, which is one of our most popular treatments. That's basically, it's incorporated into a facial. So it's basically a surgical blade, and what it does is it takes the vellus hair off your skin, but it gets rid of any dead skin cells. It exfoliates the skin, and it gives your skin that natural dewy look. So if I didn't work in this industry, I wouldn't realize how many people actually do it. So very popular. People love it. All the celebrities do it, so that's their secret. And then another treatment we do is the hydrofacial, medical grade machine also. That has vortex technology, so it's a wand that we move across the skin. It basically takes out any impurities that are in your skin, but it pushes serums into the skin at the same time. So it hydrates and it gives the skin that plumpness that people are looking for.
And there again, how long do those treatments, and now they're repetitive?
So they're repetitive. So those treatments, some people do it every 2 or 3 weeks. We have regular clients who come in and they just book in for those facials. So
how long does it last? Each treatment?
So each treatment is 60 minutes long. And then for like the dermaplane, they could do it every 4 or 5 weeks. But it's a continuous, it's lifelong. It's not just for a period of time. You can do it forever.
Okay. And what are the other treatments then?
So then we offer massages. We do 60-minute massages, 90 minutes. So we do hot stone massage. We do deep tissue, Posh signature, warm towels with aromatherapy. We do Swedish. We do a variety. We do hydrotherapy treatments, which are body scrubs and wraps. So we have a marbled hydrotherapy room downstairs, where basically it's a Vichy shower, and the client lies on the bed, and we exfoliate the client. And then we wash them off with an 8-head Vichy shower, so they're showered while they're lying on the bed. So that's a really nice treatment that we offer. And that machine actually came from Germany. It was hard to source, but I worked in a spa that had it, so I knew what I wanted to have in Posh to offer that something different.
And is that the total treatments then that you do?
We do makeup. Yeah, we do makeup, we do spray tans, we do wax.
So how does the spray tan machine work?
So spray tan, it's a quick treatment, it's 10-minute treatment. It's an Australian brand called SunFX. It's water-based, it's oil-free and it's odourless. So basically clients come in, we spray them down, we dry them, and they have a natural sun-kissed look when they leave. And they get 5 or 6 good days, and then it slowly starts to fade. So it's
and the type of people that want this tan?
Everybody. So it's people who, just want a little colour. It's people who are going on vacation. It's people who have an event. So it appeals to everybody, and it's natural. So it doesn't look like you had a spray tan, which is ultimately the result you want.
Diane, I know you're passionate as well. The products you use has an enormous play in all of this.
Yeah, so I use Eminence Organic Skincare as one of the lines. So it's a high-end line. It's made in Hungary. The FDA standards are higher in Europe. And then that's transported to Canada, and that's where I get it from. But Eminence has its own niche. It has its own following. So a lot of clients would find me because they would look and see what spas sell this Eminence product. I know I've worked with this line for 10 years before I opened, so I know a lot about it. The ingredients are very concentrated, it's very results orientated, and people are very and they see a difference with it.
Can I ask you, do men frequent your premises for treatments?
Yeah, so some men will come in to get a massage, get facials. Sometimes they come in themselves, other times their wives or girlfriends may book it, but definitely majority of clients are women, but definitely men do a lot of treatments here also.
And you and your staff have to be trained specially for the likes of providing a Botox service?
Yes, so the lady, she comes in, she's a physician's assistant, so she works she has worked in a plastic surgeon's office, so she's used to all this kind of work. We have this lady, Brittany Bernardini, she's a physician's assistant, so she comes in and she does injections, she does Botox, collagen, Juvederm, Restylane, which is some of the treatments that she offers. And then we're estheticians, but we have certain qualifications where you can do microneedling, dermaplaning, hydrofacial, which are the more advanced treatments. So it's kind of like a medical spa in conjunction with a day spa.
Diana Rainsford from County Offaly is celebrating, would you believe, her 20th anniversary, and her business is going from strength to strength, and we wish her continued success. So until next week at the same time, slán go fóill.